Hey everybody, this is N.G.A TV. Um, Yo, it's a lot of stuff been going on lately. Um, you know, I got a lot of stuff in the vault that I'm about to put out. Um, it's a lot of stuff I'm gonna put out in the vault, and as you can tell, I'm in the bathroom right now. Cause you know, I'm in a small space right now. I had to hurry up and do this video, but um, I got a lot of shit in the vault that I'm about to release. I got a new channel I'm coming out with. I'm gonna be on that channel more than likely. Or I could go by N.G.A TV, but I might change. I might post more content on that channel than this one. Um, because I think I've elevated my status to a whole new level. So yeah, it's gonna be different shit now. As far as business wise, I have a graphic design company I'm coming up with, and then I have like a I have a few entertainment businesses I'm about to start up for the manosphere, but that's later down the road. But as for now, I'm gonna start with this media stuff, and I'm gonna start doing media more. And I've noticed I'm a good writer, but I do media better when I freestyle it. I'm a better freestyler when it comes to media than writing it down. I do it off the dome, and I noticed that's been my style. So I'm just gonna stick with that because I can't really write it down. I don't like writing my stuff down. I just like talking off the dome. So that's just what I'm gonna do for right now. And yeah. But as for what's been going on, basically the reason why I made this video was because I was trying to tell you about this philosophy that I figured out, and I was looking online yesterday, and there's been talk about the philosophy behind the SYSBM, the MGTOW, and the red pill space, and I've studied this, and I've studied it, and of course I've studied it, but you get what I'm saying. I've studied this philosophy, and it's called Zeta male philosophy. Like, you have alpha, you have beta, you have sigma, and then you have omega, and then you have zeta. Now, when you hear this philosophy, you're probably thinking, "Oh, it's like beta," but no, it's the total opposite. You know, uh, other content creators that you probably subscribe to, I'm subscribed to, have already explained this type of stuff. But I'm gonna go a little step further with this Zeta male thing. The Zeta male philosophy is basically like it's like it's basically like the SYSBM thing, like the MGTOW thing, but it's more like fuck everything, you know, fuck what everybody says. I'm just doing me. I don't have time for women. It's just basically like MGTOW, basically just an extreme version of it. Like, and I figured this out, and it's like the real philosophy behind it was based off a god called Perseus in the mythology that destroyed Medusa, chopped off her head. So I kind of see where this is going. You know, this Zeta philosophy that we're experiencing in this space, it could be very well could put an end to this radical feminist movement. This is where I'm getting with this. Hold up, I gotta make a brief second. Hold up. Okay, but like I said, this philosophy could very well put it into this modern day feminism stuff, and I've kind of like understood it. I've studied it, and I've seen a lot in what they were explaining in this philosophy. It's very masculine. It's very alpha. It's very. I feel like it's an alpha male philosophy. I mean, but see, when you understand what it really is, the true definition of it, you look at these philosophies totally different. You look at these totally different because, you know, I feel like beta is more of a person that needs to be led, and alpha is a person that leads but seeks validation. A sigma is a person that has his own validation, but rather deal with certain people by choice. And a zeta doesn't deal with anybody and has his own validation and does his own thing. So that's just where I'm at with this. And it's like, whatever one you feel like you could choose, you could choose. But for me, I mean, hell, I don't blame a person for wanting to be zeta at all. Like, even though I'm primarily kind of like a sigma or red pill, I wouldn't mind somebody being zeta at all. You know, I mean, I lean a little bit towards N.G.A anyway because of my views on feminism and how the world is revolving around it. I don't really see nothing wrong with this zeta philosophy, but the only thing I see something wrong with it, which is really not wrong with it, but the only thing I have a problem with most of the time is pretty much the extremity of it. But hell, I mean, I'm an anarchist anyway, and that's just how I see things anyway. But that's just how I look at it. But you know, saying stuff like this online can get you in trouble. But I don't care. I mean, fuck it. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm sorry. This is just who I am. But as far as what I'm trying to accomplish with this channel, or my second channel, I'm trying to take my stuff to the next level. And the reason why I made this video was because I want people to know that I'm trying to move to the next level of this red pill manosphere thing. I'm trying to take it to the next level. I'm not trying to stay in the same place as I was staying in 10 years ago. I mean, not 10 years ago, 2 years ago. I mean, I was too afraid to even make videos like this at first. You know, I didn't even want to make a face video. I always made videos when I didn't show my face. But now I'm showing my face because I feel like this has to happen, you know. It's gotten to a point to where I feel like I'm confident enough to do this. I actually want to support black media. I want to create black media. And I'm just tired of the knick-knack. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm getting off my ass. I'm doing something about it. The time for talk is over. It's time to just do this shit, to work at it. You know, got some entertainment projects in the way. You know, maybe I need some collabs probably because I'm just such a busy person. There's some stuff I just don't have time to do. I know I'm mentally drained. I never thought I would be like that, but I've had so many ideas to the point I don't have time to, like, at certain times when I want to do it, I can't necessarily do it. So that's just why I need black media as a space to vent my frustrations while I'm figuring this shit out. And you know, that's why I quit the writing thing a little bit. I don't write my videos as much as I used to. Like my earlier content, if you want to see my written videos where it didn't show my face, those are my written videos. That's my earlier content where I actually wrote my stuff down. And I'm not gonna lie, The only time you'll see me write something down again is if it's something educational. I really don't write anymore. I delved into the social commentary area of things because my writing things like my writings were kind of social commentary and political, but I kind of delved away from the space because I felt like social commentary is what this thing has led to. Um, I've always tried to be a little bit political with my stuff, but I'm doing it in my own way. And you know, I've tried to be a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, but I'm trying to be a little bit cautious about what I put out now. And you know how this all ties into what I'm saying with this Zeta male philosophy thing is that this Zeta male philosophy is basically like you just do your own thing, you go your own way. You know, you don't bow down to the system and all of that stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do with this new channel. I'm trying to accomplish this. I'm trying to like get people to know that we are shining. We're about to elevate. We're about to go to the next level. And yeah, and I've studied this. And, you know, I've gotten to a point to where I think this is gonna pan out, man. It has to, because I mean, I never thought I would get to this point to where I actually be starting these videos like this. Like, I thought I was gonna be writing my stuff down forever, but now I can do off the dome. So it's like this is special. But not to hold you too long on this long video because you know I talk a lot. Most of my videos are gonna be like 11 minutes long because you know that's just my breaking point. But if I have some high subject matter, it's probably because I wrote this stuff down. But sometimes I will go freestyle off the dome. I might make a few live streams every now and then, you know. But I want to talk about important issues and important topics and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just something that I was just trying to touch on. This might be a longer video because I'm gonna touch on something else besides the Zeta male philosophy and all of the media stuff that I've been talking about. There's another subject I wanted to touch on. I wanted to talk about this whole fucking you know, Shannon Sharp shit. I made a last video about it, and I'm telling you guys about this. You gotta be careful about these white liberals, man. And I'm telling you, like, there's nothing you can really do about it. But be careful, man. These dudes are racist, man. Anybody on the left or right, I mean, I'm not saying that either side has your best interest, but from my personal experience, from my observation, I believe the right has the best interest for most black people. Now, there's a lot of people that I do agree on the whole left-right paradigm thing. It's probably bullshit. But as for pragmatic reasons, I really agree with what's going on the other side of the right of things. You know, on the pragmatic side of things. But I understand if you don't subscribe to the conservative thing, you more on an anarchist level, which I am an anarchist per se. I'm probably more libertarian than anything. So I'm not gonna ever bash a person for having that stance. But the liberals, man, are just on some other shit, man. I'm gonna be real with that. It's just too much. The white liberals has lost their fucking minds, man. Like, real talk. So when I saw that shit with Shannon Sharp and Skip, I think his name's Skip Bailey or some shit, saying this shit about I don't know, him being with that, him defending Kareem Hunt. I was bamboo. I was flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck? Like, you motherfucker. Like, how the fuck you gonna get on him for saying all that shit when you trying to defend a woman that's not even in the right? When she hit him and called him a nigga. I mean, that's every goddamn right to hit a woman. I'm sorry, man. You don't put your hands on me. You don't call me a nigga while you doing it. It's one thing to call me a nigga, but to put your hands on me while doing it, oh hell no. She would have got slapped anyway. So that's just how it is, man. And I mean, I'm trying to take my stuff to the next level, and if I have to get a little professional with it, maybe that's what it takes. But for now, I'm just doing off the dome because that's just what I want to be mastered at. That's what I want to be good at, because I don't feel like I don't have time to write my stuff down. I tried writing my stuff down. It didn't work. So just bear with me. This is just a process that I'm trying to get used to, and I'm trying to get better at. So, I'm about to go by a different name, and you're gonna start seeing me more. I'm trying to figure out how I could show my old self, because I'm probably gonna put my old profile picture up there, because for one thing, I don't want to like not make people know who I am. I want people to know who I am, but I'm gonna have like a new profile, and it's gonna take it to the next level. So you're gonna know me by a different name, but I'm gonna turn into it's gonna be something else. And I went by a different account at first, and it had a similar name to it, but that wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is I just didn't want to do that one. But let's just be honest. Like, I'm trying to make this into like the greatest thing that you've ever seen, and I'm like, because I feel like black people deserve this. We deserve our own stuff. We deserve our own media. We deserve what's best for us, And I'm really gonna take this to the next level. I usually don't like putting names out there, or I don't really know this person as much. But he's very popular in this space, in this MGTOW manosphere space. And I will honestly say this. If I really take this stuff